All right, we're going to do factoring and solving polynomials. So we know how to do this already. Everything needs to take this form. And everything is going to take this form today. And really, we're just going to solve quadratics in Algebra 1. And we're not going to do it in all the different ways. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. We're going to do it in basically this way. Okay, so to help us understand how to solve this, I want you to solve this. See if you can solve that. A lot of you can do this in your head, right? But unfortunately, we're still required to do this. That's easy, right? Okay, how about if we solve this? That's easy. Okay, that's easy. I can do that all day long, right? If we had a test of just this, would we be happy that we did this the rest of the year? We'd all get 100s, but we'd be really, really bored, right? Well, basically that's what we're doing. Only the problem's going to look fancier. Okay, it is important because 0 is powerful. It is important to have a problem where all the stuff is on one side and the right side is 0. So based on the title, I'm betting, what's the first step? We're going to factor, right? So the factoring, no slide and divide because there's no number. I'm probably not going to do a lot with the other things. So let's just do this right here. Negative 30, negative 1. And you can't see it, so I'll move it down. So let's factor this out. All right, these numbers are going to be close. The big one is a negative. The small one is a positive. There's not a lot of ways to make 30. What do we think? What do we got? 6 and 5? Okay. So I'm going to write what we have now. We have x minus 6, and we have x plus 5. Okay, what do you think we're going to do next? Okay, we know that there's going to be two answers, and it looks like I have two very simple problems here. Okay, and so what you literally are going to do next is you're going to do what I just did up here. Okay, because how it works is if everything inside this is 0, what does it make the whole problem? It makes it 0, right? Because 0 times anything is 0. So I'm literally just going to do what I did up there, and I'm going to split this up, and I'm going to split up into two problems, because I'm going to get two answers. And these two problems are very easy problems once you get to this point, right? Why did I write 6 plus 5? That is interesting. X plus 5 equals 0. I'm not going to remake you do this because we already did this. But that's what the final answer is going to be. It's going to be x is minus 5 and 6. They're not going to be the same number. They're going to be different numbers. Okay? So this is why we factor. Factoring is simplifying. We're taking a complicated thing that might be hard to do the answers in your head and breaking it into two simple linear problems. Those are problems we did in August, right? And we didn't spend very much time on these problems, did we? Like a day and moved on. Okay? So I'm going to turn this up just one notch and see if we can get it done and see if we can simplify. Okay, and this particular assignment, you do have to take away some GCFs. You have to take out the trash. I don't have the slide and divide ones on this page, but I do have where you take out the trash. What do you think the trash is going to be on this one? What can you divide each number by? Okay, so we're going to take out the trash here. And I'm going to leave the trash out front. It doesn't magically disappear. There are people that get paid to take it away, right? And nowadays it actually looks kind of fun to me because they get basically that robot arm and they pick up the can and then they put it in the can, right? So basically they're just driving around in a giant robot truck. Is that basically what it is? It's back in the old days, you'd actually ride on the back of it, hanging on for dear life, and jump out and have to do it by hand. That would have been terrible. But not now. So that's what, 8? Okay, what do we think we do now? We do this, right? Let's factor it up. Break it into smaller, easier pieces. Okay. If this is negative and this is positive, there's only one way to do that, and that's by negative times a negative is a positive. Negative plus a negative is going to be more negatives. And there's not that many ways to make 8. What do we think it is? 2 and 4? Like that? All right, I'm going to write the next line. And so it does take a little bit of writing. And this is basically the last little bit of writing you need to do. So this is why I call this trash. This number has no effect on the answer, one bit. And so does trash have any effect on your life? No, it's the stuff you don't want, right? So when you take out the GCF, it's trash. It has no effect on the answer. The answer is going to be these two problems right here. And you just got to solve, and that's how you get your answer. Okay, is this super complicated? Okay, so there's my two answers.